We're going to do a step-by-step mix-and method routine. To start, I double cleansed my skin. I have tons of playlists so you can go back and look. Just sprayed my face with a facial mist. This is Caudalie grape water. This has antioxidants. Important you start your skincare with damp skin. If you do not have a facial mist, just splash a little water on your face. Make it work. The rule is thinnest to thickest. The first toner is Aquel. This is a toner that I have been using forever. It's been a staple in my skincare routine. In fact, the toners that I'm going to use today are the first 3 toners that I started skin flooding with so many years ago. Skin flooding is when you apply a toner right after the other without taking a break. Now, mind you, not an exfoliating toner, not an active toner, a hydrating toner. You do not want to skin flood with active toners because it's going to rip your face off. Next is I'm from rice. Rice water has been used in skincare for ages. It brightens the skin. It's getting into the milky toners. The second milky and the last toner of today is Made Sarah Double Essence. I also call this strawberry milk. It's full of ceramides. If you have super dry skin, Accutane skin, trying to reverse a damaged skin barrier, this is a beautiful essence toner. If your skin is a pile of bricks, the ceramide is the mortar that's going to hold it together to not let any infection toxins seep into the skin to cause acne and all other sorts of skin infections. Whatever you do to your face, do to your neck, chest, and put it on the back of your hands. You do not need expensive hand creams. Take everything that you use and put it on the back of your hands. I double cleansed. I applied my toners through skin flooding. Now it's time for my serums. Toners go first because they prep the skin for what's next. They also help the efficacy of the products applied next, which means it's going to make them work even better. There's no diluting of products. There's no watering down active. None of that is true. That is false, false, false. All this is going to do is prep your skin and make it work even better. I'm coming in with a growth factor. This is from Osmosis, and this is called Stem Factor. Growth factors are expensive, just so you know. They are expensive. But this growth factor is about $136, which I think for a growth factor is very reasonable. And it's really good. There's no fragrance. It doesn't irritate. I really like the brand and it's done well for me. I think I'm on my 3rd bottle. I see a lot of you using Stem Factor as well, and y'all all have the same type of results and feelings about it the way I do. So it must be doing something right. Vitamin C would come next during the day. Now, vitamin C and I have not always been good friends. I'm just now recently starting to use vitamin C again, but for the longest time and still to this day, I used Caudalie Vino Perfect. Vino Perfect has an ingredient called viniferine. It can be used with actives, with tretinoin, retinoids, anything, and it will not disrupt your skin. If you have an issue with vitamin C, try the Vino Perfect. I just press it into my skin. This is also where I'm taking the time to feel around my skin, making sure that there's no pilling. Pilling is when you start to feel the products kind of ball up on your face, and you will usually feel it kind of right around your jawline, maybe around your hairline. I put on eye cream right before my moisturizer. Some people say it's the first thing you should put on, and that's your preference. The reason why I like it closer to last is because I like for all of my growth factor, my toners, to get around my eyes too, because it's important. I always put it around my lips, in these lines up here, and definitely in the lines of my neck, which I don't even know how these are called tech neck lines because I was born with these lines. My kids even have these lines. I grew up in the 90s. We did not have tech. I don't know where these came from, but you know, we're going to continue working on them. For my moisturizer, I'm going to use the OS1 Face from OneSkin. It has an OS1 peptide, which really helps to protect our skin cells, those that are trying to irritate the rest of our cells. It kind of takes the bad apple out of the bunch, removes the bad cell, the zombie cell that's trying to kill all the other cells, gets that out of there so our other cells can flourish. The most important step of a daytime skincare routine is the sunscreen. This is also from OneSkin. This is the OS1 Peptide Sunscreen. It's an SPF 30 and it has a little tint to it, which I love because I don't like to wear a ton of makeup. I mean, wearing makeup is so fun, but if I don't have to wear like foundation, I'm going to find a way to get out of it. And not all foundation. I mean, there's some that are super light, but I don't like the feeling of having a ton of makeup on. Is it just a nice tint of color? It's not too shiny. Just can't look too glassy out there, can we? That's a lie. You can look as glassy as you want.